It is decision moment for Bitcoin because historical wise the bottom is near to be in for Bitcoin and upside is about to accelerate towards the top side. I am still in a massive position over on Bitcoin, but things are shifting and the next setup is already unfolding, so I will keep you posted and noted in today's daily update video. But first of all, please make sure to follow me over on X, and most importantly to subscribe over on my YouTube channel and like this daily update video. If you love those updates, let's dive right away into the content for now. Because if you look at this Bitcoin chart and channel, what we actually can see is that we are currently at the lower side of this channel, and every single time the Bitcoin price stepped this support zone, Bitcoin started to rally on towards the upside. We've seen it before in 2011, where we jumped towards the downside of this channel and pumped towards the top side and ended up in a bear market after tapping into the top side here on 2014. Then we saw a bear market back in 2015 towards the exact support level on the lower side, and we started to rally towards the upside once again. After that, we rejected the top side and we went into a bear market till 2020, and right here we tapped the bottom once again, and after that Bitcoin started to rally towards the top side once again. So moral of the story here is every single time we tapped the lower side of this range, the lower side of this support, that was where Bitcoin was tend to bottom out and starts its next leg towards the upside. Every single time we jumped from off this lower side of the range towards the top side of the range, we have been seeing a pump towards the top side of the range, and right now we were not even close there yet, so we could probably see something like what we have been seeing right over here, a pump towards the middle of the range. That is what we have been seeing, a further dump towards support, and after that the real rally start, and that is exactly the point we are at right now. So this is a really interesting point for Bitcoin, where we at right now, and I am betting very big that the bottom could be in for Bitcoin, because we have been compressing for a while here on Bitcoin. We have been finally breaking out, and right now on a perfect retest I open up a massive position on Bitcoin. But right now something really interesting is unfolding on the Bitcoin chart, because we have been rejecting this level for over 3 times right now, and we are compressing against this resistance zone, and this could end up for a move towards either the upside or towards the downside for Bitcoin. For me, it's pretty clear. We need to see this resistance range getting broken. If we see so, you could open up a new position on the retest right over here, and if Bitcoin managed to break down against this resistance, I will get stopped out break even on my trade, and I will look for even sharper entries. Like I said in earlier videos here, in previous videos, that oil is a really interesting indicator right now. So if oil is moving towards the upside, crypto is probably moving further towards the downside. And yesterday we have been seeing that we were ranging for a while here, but right now we have been breaking down and perfectly retesting this area of this range here. And right here we saw a push afterwards. So for me, this could be a signal that oil will move further on towards the upside, which would cause for a breakdown for Bitcoin, and that will mean that the trade I am currently in is in about $8,000 profit. That we will be taken out of this trade around break even. This means that right now we can't lose on this trade, we will only lose the profits, but I already locked in $5,000 in profit. So if we see so that oil is gaining strength indeed, as we are seeing right now, and we will break down from off this resistance, because if you look, Bitcoin is making lower highs here, and that is usually not a really interesting point. That is probably a point that the sell pressure is getting higher and higher. 2 scenarios here: if we break towards the top side we can long, and if we break towards the downside we can short the Bitcoin price towards the downside. I am not shorting it because I'm still in a long position. I will wait for lower prices on Bitcoin and see the next leg and setup unfolding on Bitcoin to take it right away here, because this trade I always been sharing fully transparent before it even happened for Bitcoin in my free Telegram group. So please make sure to join my free Telegram group with the first link in the description. So if the next trade setup is unfolding, you will be the first one to notice, because I am sharing it completely live and completely free in my Telegram group, like I did with this trade. And everyone who was in that trading community and trading group has been making profits from of the calls we have been doing in the last few months here. So please make sure to not miss out and join that free Telegram group here, because the next setup is already loading. Also, a real high conviction why I am still in my long position, even if it's in a small profit, that is that the supply in loss is rising once again. And if you look at bottoms that has been formed, the supply in loss was approximately at the 54 towards 55 ratio here. That is exactly what we have been seeing here in 2015, what we have been seeing in 2018, and what we have been seeing in 2022. And right now we are getting close to that levels once again, and this could lead for a bottom structure for Bitcoin, and that will be around those $70,000 levels. So of course we need to see that Bitcoin will see a bigger move towards either the downside or that people are just scaling in at these points. This could lead for another flush towards the downside for Bitcoin, but I really think with the institutions that are heading in towards the Bitcoin right now, what we can see is that we are getting lower supply and loss ratio because institutions are just playing with the price. So I wouldn't be surprised that the bottom is near to be in around those points. I don't think we will see the price supply and loss pump towards the 50 towards 55,000 level, because that means that institutions are in a massive loss, and I don't think that will happen on Bitcoin for now. So this could lead for a bottom signal for Bitcoin, and that is why I open up some really nice trades on Bitcoin as well. And that is exactly why I want to take every single opportunity around those bottom here to long the Bitcoin price. And one thing for that, it's pretty important to follow me over on X and to subscribe over on my YouTube channel, because it is really interesting what is happening on Bitcoin right now. And if you're fading about the Bitcoin price we are currently seeing right now, you could miss out of a very important big move that is loading for Bitcoin. So please make sure to subscribe over on my YouTube channel, and I will see you tomorrow by a brand new Crypto Daily Update video.